outside already.
Oh, okay. In this video, I just explain briefly why many people in Singapore are still working over the age of 60, 70 years old. It's not because they want to work really, but it's because they are being forced to due to the high cost of living in Singapore. Every year the price increase, but the salary never increase. And some of them work as a part-timer. If they don't work, they don't get the money. So they have to work, right, to put food on the table for themselves, families, and so on. So this is one little problem. Secondly, is like life expectancy of Singaporeans are getting higher. So the average life expectancy is about from like 80 to 85 years old, depending on the race. Male or female. If female is slightly longer, don't ask me why. I think it's because female can control their emotion better. Male tends to like be angry easily and then be angry, right? Then you affect your liver and then your overall health. So this is one of the issues. Reducing this one, can I take this? Pwede rin man tayo mag-ano. Ay! Matabago ko lang.我们要跟你讲那边我们自己在。In other countries, right, people above 60 years old or above 55 years old, they really retire and live with their grandson, grandchildren, or even children and daughter if they don't have grandson and grandchildren. So my foreigner friend came to Singapore and don't understand why this is happening in Singapore. My friend saw that the uncle's grandpa working in the food court in Singapore and asked what is the grandpa doing. I say that the grandpa is actually working as a cleaner in Singapore to feed himself and maybe his wife and family. It's not because of he really wanted to work. Who want to work actually, right? Who actually want to work for a medium salary? Of course, the salary in Singapore is higher than other countries, other less developed countries, but it's not a lot, because if the include the high cost of living, then every month you don't get to save much. If you still work at the old age, right, it's not really good for your health. You should be at home taking care of your own health. You know, the TCM Chinese medicine has this research that sleeping early is good, like between 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. It's good for the body. But this uncle and auntie, they work until 10 p.m. at the food court and then return home at 11. By the time they bathe and everything, they'll be sleeping at 12 midnight, and that's not really good for their body, man.
Alright, just hold it tight.
So day after day, week after week, month after month, the older generation of the Singaporeans, the uncles and aunties, the grandpa and grandmothers, they work from day to night, and some don't even have one off day a month. Some are engaged as part-timers because the companies don't employ workers who are of a certain age. They'll be full-timers and not even contract. They have to work like and get paid like per hour, and that's really sad thing, you know. Imagine those are our like direct parents or grandparents. How do you feel, man? Working as a part-time casual labor every single day for low salary at their grand old age when they should be enjoying life and retiring already. Although there are stories of like people who are, the grandpa and grandmas who are really rich, right? And they work for just to spend the time. But in Singapore, I don't think this is the case, man. It's a very small percentage, or maybe 0%. Especially in Chinatown area, you see many old people bringing chairs and so on. Maybe they have some savings, but then most of them still have to work, man. It's a really sad story. You know, I do agree that working takes the time off. It's like you get something to do, right? But the problem is that the salary is not high enough. So these old people, right, they're being forced to work every single day, week and month, every year until they finally pass away, the last day on the earth. In this video, I'll talk about a special topic in Singapore that nobody maybe has ever raised issue about. That in Singapore, there's an issue and topic of the Hokkien aunties or Hokkien aunties. It means that the older generation aunties in Singapore, regardless of race, right, they cut a very short hairstyle, like it's like above the neck. I know it's personal preference, but then most of them is that they speak Hokkien, and there's nothing to it. But I just feel that it's not really feminine, you know. It's like very manly and unfeminine. It's very manly, you know. It's like a girl, right? So you have long hair and not short hair, you know. You don't have the short hair. It's like tomboy, you know what is tomboy, right? That means a girl who likes a girl. I just feel that this way. Maybe other guys have the same thinking, but they don't dare to voice out, and no YouTuber has made this topic. But I wanted to do this topic for a very long time. It's just that I finally have the time and energy to do it today. Energy maybe 50% left. I've been like streaming for a few hours already. So I never asked a Hokkien auntie why they have the short hair. It's just that maybe the weather is hot, or they feel that other auntie do it, so they just follow it. So the auntie follow the auntie, becoming a trend now. So even the younger girls, right, Singaporeans, they also cut their short hair, cut their hair short. Some really like they look cute, if they cut a short hair, but most of them is like they look better with long hair. So I just saying that this is a trend in Singapore. I just hope that this will end, but I don't think so, man. For the past how many years already I've been staying in Singapore, it's like all the Hokkien aunties and those girls with the long hair, right? It's actually not Singaporeans. I can see, I know straight away. They're actually foreigners by their looks and by how they behave themselves and their language and so on. So I'm not sure, man. Sometimes I just feel that the Singapore guys are disadvantaged because of this unfeminine trait in their future girlfriends or wives, and they can choose to marry, no problem. It's their issue. I'm just saying this trend exists in Singapore and hope that everyone can know about it. I coined the term as the Hokkien aunties. They can be Cantonese auntie or Hakka aunties or other aunties, but doesn't matter. So I hope you guys know understand this. And yeah, don't be shocked if you come to Singapore and see so many aunties with the short hair, because it's just a trend. Maybe in Korea they have this also, but in Singapore it's more prevalent. So thanks very much for watching this video. Take care and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Companies from Singapore. In this video, I share about how the high cost of living is slowly killing Singaporeans. Alright, I'm now in the MRT. You know what's the price tag for the MRT for a single fare journey for just one stop to two stops? Actually, it depends on distance, but the average fare is like over $1 to $1.50 per trip. And if you multiply by how many times you take a day and week and month, that amount adds up really quite a lot.
Jangan tinggalkan barang anda tanpa diawasi. Jika anda ternampak orang
So every month, right? I just say for myself, every 2 days I'll top up $10. So if I'm 15, that's at least $150 just on the MRT alone, and doesn't include the bus, you know. So end up together about 200 a month or 250.
Next station, Outram Park Interchange. Passengers may alight and change to the east and Thompson East Coast Line. Outram Park Station. All trains, please get 请小心电器，为他被海底旅王发布。Ragazzi, saranno davanti al colletto.
No, only Singaporeans are suffering. The foreigners and Bangladesh are suffering because their salary are even lower. But if you choose to work in Singapore, then you have to accept it. I'm just saying that many Singaporeans are stressed because of this. Especially for those low-income earners, of course, there are people who earn this salary, like $10,000 Singapore dollars a month, then they will not be affected too much. But for the majority, right, it's just that they are living like day to day, month to month, year to year. I know it sounds sad, but it's a sad truth.